I fell asleep last night working on the show, which is something that's relatively new for me because usually I manage to squeeze in just enough work hours during the day as the day progresses that I'm not working on at the very end of the night. However, last night I was out interviewing a cast member, and as a result, I didn't get home until late, so all of the end day script work waited until midnight. It produces something I've lovingly come to call script hangover. Each morning when the sun rises, I crawl out of bed and I begin my day by running through the social networks and through the marketing campaigns, clicking on all the media links and checking to see if the cast or crew needed anything while I was unconscious. Though this is not a crazy complicated process, it's pretty involved. It requires me to go through a dozen sites, check on a bunch of analytics, communicate with half a dozen people, and then make sure that everything that I need is set up for the day, because as the day progresses, I don't want to take the chance that I'm going to end up losing something that's important. And I do tend to get distracted, especially when I'm doing project work. I've got 2 little boys to balance, so the goal here is to get the morning check stuff done before they wake. Then I do what we all do. I get up, I get dressed, preen for a few minutes, and then I clean myself up so that I look like a human being. And of course, a little affirmation goes a long way. This isn't a workout day, which is good, because I'm drained. You see, yesterday was my 29th birthday, the beginning of my 30-90. This is the year where I take off the suit and tie, and I invest myself only in the projects that fuel my soul. This is the year I've decided to be magnificent. The best birthday present I could have asked for was the confirmation that Janessa O'Fallon would be joining the cast. With that, the core was complete and the new family could move forward, which is something that, to be honest, I have spent months upon months trying to put together. I had to find just the right people, and to do that I had to go see a bunch of shows and ask a bunch of questions and do a bunch of dead-end interviews with cast members who just weren't quite ready to be part of the project. And Janessa was something special. They were all something special. Everyone in the cast has brought something meaningful and magnificent. It meant that I spent the whole night working on script revisions to prepare for something that I would have for the first workshop season. I couldn't get Stalmy just right last night, so when the boys are eating breakfast in the other room, I'm buckling down to fix the mess that I made of the lyrics.
The crowd's rejoicing, all of my dreams wake up to despise the world I once loved. Why would you bring me in if you knew what you'd become? So close everything, everyone, even the sun. Stormy, I'm all in. Stormy, call me up and break me in a dark room at the wallflower garden at the party. She's got room on the floor.
This fight will go on for a few more sessions before I have a piece refined enough to put a voice to, but this is the part I enjoy most, so it balances out. That I finally have a cast to hand the script to, that I put so much love into, it's a feeling I can't quite express. It's just something that I've been striving for so long, was to get this right, to make sure the core was what I needed it to be. Staying organized is a challenge, so I have a redundant database on the main production machine, which is a huge help. And now that the process is real, now that I'm following my dreams, there's just so much to do, and I'll be honest, I'm loving every second of it. I couldn't be happier if I tried. This is something I've waited so long to undertake, and I finally have a group of core people who are as invested in it as I am, and I get to hand it off to them. It gets to be a family endeavor now instead of just inside of my head.